The man picked up a wooden stake and smashed it hard against the glass, but it didn't leave a single crack. Frustrated, he took 2 steps back and swung again with all his strength. He lost his balance and nearly fell off the edge, but managed to grab hold just in time. Breathing heavily, he steadied himself, then tore a metal plate from a suit of armor to cut a rope. He tied the rope around the wooden stake and wrapped tape tightly around his hands and feet. After testing the grip, he turned and stepped out without hesitation. The wind roared around him. Every step was a battle against fear. People on the ground had already stopped and were staring up in shock. He finally reached the side of the building. There was no ledge to stand on, so he carefully stretched his foot out to find balance. The moment it touched something firm, he pushed off hard and leapt across, barely making it to the other side. There was no time to rest. He had to activate the fire control system before the entire building turned to ashes. It was his first day as head of security, and failure was not an option. He looped the rope around a building anchor and climbed down like a giant frog. Just as the anchor started to loosen, he slipped through a vent and reached the control center, but a new danger appeared. The turbine blades guarding the system were spinning wildly. One wrong move, and he'd be shredded. Turning back was impossible. He focused on their rhythm and jumped through, making it safely across. He ripped open the cover and rebooted the fire system. Within moments, sprinklers activated and water sprayed from every direction, extinguishing most of the flames. But just as relief washed over him, the system detected an intruder. The turbines roared back to life, now spinning with fire. With no time to think, he jumped again, grabbing the rope. But his weight snapped the anchor loose. The rope went slack, and he slammed into glass with brutal force. Dizzy and dazed, he slipped, now hanging upside down hundreds of feet above the ground. People below screamed in fear. He tried to grab the rope again, but couldn't reach. Then his prosthetic limb slipped off. At the very last second, he caught it, narrowly avoiding death. But the wooden stake holding him was cracking under pressure. With sheer will, he started climbing, dragging his battered body upward inch by inch. The crowd watched in silence, praying for him to survive. And after what felt like forever, he finally reached the top.